Love, light, and blessings. This is Shamanic at Work Priestess here, and I wanted to make a video today. I realized that I did not make a video the complete month of December. A lot of that has to do with December was a very hectic month. It wasn't an intentional break that I took because, like I said, I haven't posted a video in a month. Um, So I decided to start off with December favorites and kind of give some updates, our wrap up, and share some new things that I bought. So it's going to be kind of a favorites haul slash update, what I've been up to in the month of December type of video. So I'm going to try my best to not make it too lengthy. So this is December 2018's favorites video, end of the year. So part of the reason why I didn't post in December, I have my notes here because I'm going to try my best not to ramble on. I usually write my video ideas on this book that I got from Walmart, Create Your Own Magic, and I usually write just PowerPoints, a little like bullet points of what the main idea of the videos are, so that way I don't ramble too much. So one of the things that happened in December was my daughter came back from that job that I had said she had in New York City, some health issues that she was having and things like that. So she came home, and she's working for that same person as a personal assistant, but working from home here in Pennsylvania until we can get her kind of back on track and things like that. So that's one of the reasons I was kind of catching up with my oldest daughter and kind of, going with her to doctor's appointments and kind of getting her, back on track and things like that. There's also been a lot of personal changes, positive personal changes in my personal life that I've been attending to as well. And so on a personal level, um, you know, a lot of endings that needed to be endings in December, but brought about a lot of beautiful brand new beginnings. I might possibly share more about that in the future. We'll see how this situation goes. Another reason why I haven't been posting this month as well has been on the darker note, on the negative side of things. I had a lot of disgusting trolling on my comment section, and it became almost a full-time job to basically delete a lot of comments from in the comment section, racist, derogatory stuff, and I had to block a lot of people and hide their block them from my channel and hide them from whatever they're going to post. I don't see it and nobody else sees it, kind of situation. So that became discouraging. So that's why the positive changes that happened towards the ending of December was nice and welcome. It's also things that I've been magically and mundanely in the magical realm and in the everyday manifesting for myself. So yes, so I've been doing that along with reading clients and a lot of rituals this month. I went on a trip in the month of December to take part in and also pretty much lead a voodoo ritual in New York, where I usually go with my mambo and a lot of very powerful witches and things like that. So I partook in a very powerful voodoo ritual. I also been involved in spiritual battles with a witch, and that person has since apologized, and that pretty much has been squashed. So it goes to say, be careful what you're going to dish out because you might get something that you weren't expecting. So, you know, I don't like having spiritual battles with people, but I do know how to defend myself. So, you know what they always say, like, be careful what you do, because even though you think you're a powerful witch, there might be a witch that's more powerful than you, or a spiritual person, or whatever the case may be. So just be careful with that. That's what people always say, and it's true. So enough about that. I'm still gonna make videos on the topics that I talked about in my November's video. So I'm still planning to do the candle magic video part 2, color magic. So color magic is different in every tradition. A lot of people know the Wiccan colors, like pink is for love, da, 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 da. But in other cultures, that's not necessarily true. So not every path in witchcraft or magical path follows the same color coordination. So I'm going to do a video on that. Also double or triple action, 7 color candles, multi-color candles videos. Another video I'm going to do. Spiritual baths. So the ones that you buy from your magical shops or people versus the ones you make at home, the pros and cons of that. I'm going to make another video on floor washes. Same idea, homemade versus pre-made. Another video, I want to make a video on sustainable witchcraft. Another video idea is finding our roots, finding out who we are and things like that. Another video that I want to do a live stream on, so I'm still planning to do a live stream either in January or February. It's going to be about am I a pagan? Do you classify yourself as a pagan? If not, what do you classify yourself as? Or don't you classify yourself, So basically titles. And then I want to do another video on ancestral devotion. The Indio, so my Indian quadrants, and a video on my book of shadows. So I am going to be doing those topics. I'm also planning to answer everyone's comments. I haven't been that good, and I apologize for people that have been commenting on my comment section. I haven't really been responding to comments, just mostly deleting trolls. And I just had a lot of personal things happening, and unintentionally, I kind of needed a break from making and watching videos. But I promise I will try my best to catch up to my favorite channels and channels that I'm subscribed to, and I'm going to catch up on my comments in my videos. And also I have a lot of emails that I'm going to do tomorrow as much as I can, because it's my second oldest son's birthday tomorrow. He's going to be 17. I also had a birthday on Christmas Eve. My youngest turned 6 years old. But I'm going to try to catch up as best as I can on your guys' comments. Please continue to like and subscribe. I live for your comments, and I'm usually very good about responding to them. Sometimes just things in life happen, but I always respond to all my comments, and I don't want that to discourage you guys, and I'm going to be doing that these next couple of weeks. I'm going to catch up on the comment section and on emails, because I have a lot of people that have been showing interest about my services, so I'm going to be answering those as well. Okay, what else we're going to talk about in this video? So we talked about that. Yes, self-cares. I've been spending, so also taking care of myself. I've been doing that as well this month. It's been all about self-care this month. And I talked about, I also needed to perform healing rituals for myself in the month of December. So, sorry, I'm getting some of my decks out here. What do you? Yeah, you two though. These 2 decks don't need to be in this video. That's going to be for January's favorite. Sorry, guys. Oh my goodness. Whatever. Just I had the decks that I was switching out, so I didn't pause the video. I'm not going to re-record, so we're just going to leave it like that. Okay. What I was saying. Sorry. Yes. So I did healing rituals on myself in the month of December. I also caught up to rituals that clients had bought for me to do spell work, candle work, and rituals. So I did a lot of that in December as well. A lot of people are very interested in your head readings and rituals to kind of manifest new things. In December, I'm going to be having a very powerful ritual in January. We have a very powerful and beautiful, beautiful moon cycles coming up in January. So I'm going to have a get together in my house. And also those that want to be part of that ritual that can't physically come, they can purchase a us to do work for them. I'm going to have, like I said, a group of people. So if you want to know more about that, ask me on the comments below. You could also email me on my website, the shamanic@priestess.com. Sorry. Okay. I also had to perform a hexing ceremony because you know, I'm not Wiccan and nothing against Wiccan, but I do hex and curse people if I have to. It's a last resort kind of thing. But if you're going to throw negativity in my path or hurt me, my loved ones, client comes to me because somebody's hurting them, you know, I'm going to do what I have to do. I'm going to send it back to you and so on and so forth. So I do perform protect. I call it justified magic. So self-defense. And then I had a beautiful healing gift from the spirits, because when I do that kind of ritual, I also do healing rituals to kind of balance out my path. And because of the work that I did, because the hexing ritual that I did actually really helped this person, because they were being really hurt by a lot of people. I was rewarded in my personal life. So that was wonderful. Something that I wanted to manifest for the longest of time actually came to fruition this month. I helped a lot of family members, friends, clients, and things like that this month. So a lot of workings going on in the month of December. I also, okay, this is the exciting thing. I worked with these great decks. Okay. So the first deck that I worked with in the month of December is Ask Your Guides Oracle cards. These are a 52 card deck, and I love this deck. I bought this deck when I started straying away from Doreen Virtue. I wanted to get a little bit more of a balance. You know, a lot of her decks are very positive. This one's it's a very raw deck. I like the art style. May not be everybody's cup of tea. I've been having this deck for years, and I get really beautiful readings from it, but it also has sometimes very hard to accept truths, you know, but the deck is very raw, and I do like it. And I worked with it a lot in the month of December because, like I said, I did a lot of work for others, work on myself, a lot of manifesting, and just seeing things come to fruition. So it's always nice to know that our magic works and our rituals work, and that we're creating what we want in life. So it's a wonderful thing. Angel Therapy was another deck that I used in the month of December, and this deck is by Doreen Virtue. And as always, I get really beautiful readings from this deck, and it's a beautiful, I love the artwork. It's actually my favorite Doreen Virtue deck. I actually love it to death. So was really good working with this deck in the month of December. Okay, I'm going to put these two away. Here we go. And then I also worked with, when it comes to tarot, to read myself, because I really never show my working decks because they're always the same 5 decks. So just going to talk about decks that I use for work on myself. For divination, I used the Crystal Vision Tarots by Jennifer Galacio. And I have yet to put this deck in order because everybody knows that has been watching my channel for a while. When I'm done with a deck, I usually put it back in the order that it came in and put it away for a while. But this is one of the very first tarot decks that I ever got, and I've been using it in the month of December to work on myself. I used this like the last couple of days in December, and I'm planning to use it into January. So it's kind of like an honorable mention, this is the backs. So I love this deck for self-love. I find it to be a romantic tarot deck. It's beautiful. I love it. It's not everybody's cup of tea, but I actually love the art style in this deck. It's a beautiful deck. Like I said, it's one of the first tarot decks that I ever had. So, and I remember I gave it away to one of my daughter's friends when she was getting into Wicca and getting into paganism, and I ended up rebuying the deck because I missed it so much. This is the Illuminati Tarot, and this one I worked with in the month of December. I'm getting ready to put this one away as well, so I have to reorder it. I love this deck so much. To me, this one feels like Christmas because Christmas is all about extravagance and decadence and the gilding, the cardstock, the art style. I love, 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 love this deck. I remember seeing it, I think it was in Kelly's Truth and Story. She did a walkthrough of it. I don't think it was her cup of tea particularly, but I love this deck. So I love the diversity. You have various cultures in the suits, in the court cards, which I love that. You have Asians, you have people of color, you have Caucasian, you know, so I love that for that. I love all the details. I find this deck very meditative. Could meditate with it and everything like that. And great for chakra work and things like that. So I love this deck very much. Had very beautiful, most powerful readings with it. Love the gilding. The gilding is very good because I've been having this deck for a couple of years now, and it's held up pretty good. So I worked with this deck, and I have it in a golden sack, like pouch, because it's just so fancy. I also used for personal work Tarot of the Hidden Realms. This one's in order. I worked with this one mostly in the beginning of December. I use it a lot. It has a lot of chipping in the edges and everything. It's just a very beautiful deck. It's not comforting at all. Like it's not comforting, but it's not. So people say it's very like huggy, whatever, but it's not for me. I get very powerful, raw readings with this, and things like that. I get more negative like readings, if you like, more of the challenging cards, if you will, from this deck. So, which I do appreciate. And this is the backs, and that's Tarot of the Hidden Realm. So I worked with this deck in the month of December. And then last but not least, I'm gonna have to untie this here. I also used in the month of December for self work is the Greenwich Tarot, and another beautiful deck. This one I did not warm up to in the very beginning, but then after a while I did, and I love this deck very, very much. I get either good or negative or positive readings from this deck, so I get all kinds of stuff. It was a very comforting deck when I had to say goodbye to something, but it was also a deck that I used when I had to say hello to a different situation. So, yep, closure in order to bring brand new beginnings. So it's a good end of the year thing to have happen. It took a lot of healing for me to get into the place of forgiveness in order to welcome in the new. So love that. Well, that shadow work in November paid off. Definitely. I also worked on for the month of December, the throat chakra. So I worked a lot with honesty. This was my card of the month. Truth, transparency, sincerity, communications. I had a crystal grid with this. I put my chakra oils that I make on my throat chakra. I worked a lot with crystals that had to do with the throat chakra, and it really did bring what I wanted to, because the situation that I had to handle in the month of December had a lot to do with miscommunications. And so, crystal grids are very powerful, and I always like to talk about them because they're just important. I got new books of shadows. I'm still using the other ones, but I wanted to have, because I have the binder that I showed you guys before and other books, but I wanted to have a book where I would permanently put things in. So this one's going to be for rituals that are known to work, that I've used on myself and things like that, that are like guaranteed this is going to work. Rituals, spells and things like that are going to go in this book of shadows, which I love so much. It's handmade. Oh, okay, there we go. It's handmade. It's just beautiful. So the rituals are going to go in here. And this is my second book of shadows that I have. So this is going to be like the continuation of this. This has things about my deities, how to serve them, their correspondences, candles they like, etc., etc. What are their attributes and things like that. This book, I already started working on it. Has it's gonna have like a herb glossary, so I'm gonna advertise all the herbs that I have and their properties and things like that. So it'll minimize me having to look things up. And things of that nature. It's also gonna have rituals and spells in it. It has my incense blends, my oil blends, my spirit waters, all my recipes. Like everything you want to know about my practice is going to be in this book and in this book. So I'm going to condense. This is going to be like the final frontier. Like if you make it here, that's what I want my kids to inherit. I love these two books of shadow. They're leather. They're beautiful. I like the old-fashioned parchment. I don't know if it's called parchment paper, but that online paper, that old, like that old age looking paper, stained paper. I love the paper that's inside here. So those are the book of shadows. So my favorite thing of December, one of my favorite things. Another favorite things of December have been, I do make my own spirit waters, but I did grow up with my mom buying also pre-made spirit waters. So I wanted to share. Everybody knows about Florida water. Okay. The go-to for everything. But I also recently discovered two of them I discovered like years ago, but this is recent in the month of December. I discovered that they sell these things. I don't have to buy them on Amazon or Botanicas, in a Spanish supermarket right here in my hometown. So I'm excited. They are selling bay rum. So I'm excited about that. Bay rum colado. Um, Ruda water. Agua de ruda. So Rue water. Cologne. I found money. Don Dinero. I love Don Dinero. I really love Don Dinero. Oración de Don Dinero. And Yerba Buena, so spearmint cologne, spearmint water. These, I love these beautiful hoodoo voodoo Santeria waters, because a lot of the spirits love these. So this really is exciting for me. Colonia del Amor, so love cologne. So these are going to be used for offerings, rituals, added on to the other herbs and things like that, and spirit baths. Like I'm just excited. So Albahaca, so basil water. This one I'm very excited about. Um, this one Abre Camino I've been having for a while. As you can see, I need to retouch. The 7 African powers. I just replaced the other one that I had. So La Siete Potencia. And last but not least is the wonderful, wonderful Rose Cologne. So Rosa. Legítima Rosa de Crucillas, Rosa Colonia. So rose water. So very excited. Some of them already opened and started working with them as of Saturday. So very excited about that. Crystals that I used in the month of December is beautiful Angelite crystal. Because like I said, I was working with the throat chakra. Beautiful lapis lazuli. This is a raw Angelite and a blue lace agate. I also worked with, in the month of December, my beautiful, where are you? Lapis lazuli pendulum. I can't even talk. And my wonderful throat chakra, lapis lazuli. So that's what I worked with as far as crystals. I'll be right back because I want to show you one more thing before we end this video that I'm excited about as well. So give me one. I've been using a lot of my beautiful floor washes. I don't know if you guys can see that. You can definitely see like herbs and things like that because I put herbs, and I love when the water takes on the property and it changes colors and things like that. So I bought these really inexpensive dollar spray bottles, and so when I make my spirit baths, there's always leftover water, so I use that as the floor washes, the unused. I don't take a bath with it and then mop the floor. I mean the unused that stays in the pot. I make floor washes. So this one is for bringing in love, abundance, prosperity, just bringing in good things. The one that I had for spiritual cleansing and stuff, the war water that I had, I just recently finished that one off today. So now that I took everything out negatively, I sprayed this around. You could spray it in the air. I wash the furnitures with it, like the coffee table, things like that. And you could spray it on your carpet, and you could use it to mop your floors. So I just did a lot of spiritual cleansing in the month of December as well, because I had so much like stagnant energy from working with other people, and kind of, I realized I was kind of neglecting myself spiritually. So I needed to kind of remove myself from social media, but I'm happy to be back. Excited about making these videos, feel rejuvenated, feel good. Excited for 2019. I love you guys with all my heart. Not gonna let the trolls discourage me from making videos. I'm wishing you guys all a happy new year. And just wishing you all prosperity, love, abundance, and happiness in the year 2019. So that's what I am wishing all of you. I am excited about doing my end of the year rituals is going to be happening tomorrow, and I'm very excited about these moons that are coming up in January, and these get-togethers, and just looking forward to that. So to all my Spanish speaking subscribers, feliz año nuevo. So, y pienso y espero que tu año sea bien próspero, que tenga mucha salud, que tenga mucha abundancia, mucho dinero y todo bonito y bello que usted desea el año que viene. Vamos a decirle adiós a 2018 y hola a 2019. Estoy muy, 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 muy feliz. Gracias a todos ustedes que siempre me está escribiendo comentarios, que siempre me presionando like, dislike, tú sabes todo. Estoy agradecida de todo, hasta de los trolls, porque los trolls me hacen más fuerte a mí. So, para adelante todo el mundo, para adelante Puerto Rico, para adelante los latinos, para adelante Haití, para adelante todo el mundo. Va a ser un año próspero, bueno y bello. So, just happy holidays, happy new year. Love you guys. Like, subscribe, comment, and I will talk to you guys on the next video. Bye guys, and let me know too if you guys want me to do a separate video on the different properties of these waters. I will do that in these next couple of months as well. I could add that to the list. Okay, all right guys, bye.